Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
Ooh, this could be a big one. I mean, how could it not be with an episode titled that? I almost wish we had some blue meth for the occasion, but we're gonna have to make do without. So, what's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back with the reaction to Better Call Saul. This is the final season, season 6, episode 11, and this episode's title is Breaking Bad, aka one of the greatest shows of all time. And I feel like most people feel the same, because if you're here watching Better Call Saul and my reaction to it, you probably feel the same as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already been confirmed that at some point this season, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul would be reprising their roles. I mean, what better time to do it than an episode titled Breaking Bad? It better be this episode. I initially thought they'd be coming back for the series finale. I mean, it would make sense. It'd be pretty cool. Just make the series finale that much bigger. But here we are, guys. Episode 11 of the season. Final 3 episodes. After this, we have the penultimate episode and then the actual series finale. So yeah, it's getting down to the wire. I'm super excited for this one. We've been dealing with some time jumps as well. We jumped ahead to Breaking Bad Saul, then we jumped ahead even further to post Breaking Bad Gene. We sped ahead, and now we're gonna work our way back, because we still don't know what the hell went down with Kim, and I got to know where Kim is at when everything goes down. When everything is said and done for, I want to know Kim's ultimate fate. I'm pretty sure she survives everything, but she's no longer a lawyer, so what is Kim up to? Obviously, I'm not expecting to find out this episode. I'm actually thinking we're going to find out next episode, because the next one is titled Waterworks. But yeah, enough talking. I just want to get to the episode because I'm super hyped. You guys can probably tell. But if you guys look for my full reactions to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. And or subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. What is this now?
Come on. Go to me.
Okay, I know where we are. Back in Breaking Bad times right here.
Jesus, fellas. There's a better way to do this.
Back with the boys. When they kidnapped him, took him out to the desert. Yo, this is awesome.
Come on, talk to me, guys, huh?
There it is.
Woo. It wasn't me. It was Ignacio. He's the one.
We know how the rest of that scene plays out anyway, so that's all good. God damn it. Obviously, we've seen that scene before, but I was kind of hoping we would jump right back to it. Francesca.
You can't put seasoned stems in the sink.
What are you, my mom? We don't have drugs here.
Uh-huh. Just leave the plunger outside the door when you're done.
She's walking out.
It's still clogged, dude.
You can do it. It's a simple up and down motion, like you're used to.
Yo. She's going off right now. One thing about this show too, or another thing, I've said a lot of things about this show, but they really, even like the smaller characters, they truly make us care for them more come Breaking Bad. Like, next time I watch Breaking Bad, whole new perspective on every single character. She's being tailed. Oh shit. He's still around. You guys remember back like a season or two? I don't think it was this season. I think it was last season. Where basically she made a promise to Saul. Was it to make a call or be there for a call? I just don't know what the call was actually about. Are we actually going to see it here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're there. Okay. Well,
What's this call about?
lay it on me.
First things first.
Okay, if you're facing the phone, turn right 90 degrees and walk straight.
Thank God nobody uses payphones anymore. We had a nationwide outage a few weeks back here in Canada. I even went to use the payphone to go call my employer, like, yeah, I can't work because I work from home, and I noticed that the payphone was actually ripped out, so there's no longer a payphone anywhere near me, anywhere close by.
Okay.
Great. Was it all there? I mean, the rats didn't eat it or anything?
It's all here.
Well, tell me, how hot?
Skylar White got her deal, so the only ones left to go after are you and Pinkman, and I heard they found his car down by the border, so adios, dopehead.
Don't tell me laser tag.
Feds found it all, Saul.
But how? It was shells within shells.
Even laser tag.
It's all gone. Those sons of bitches took everything.
Except what you took with you, and I'm guessing that wasn't chump change.
How's Kubi?
No idea.
All right, how about Huel?
Huel, I guess.
Probably still in that room.
DEA held him under false pretenses or something, so last I heard he walked.
I guess that's it.
Everybody's lives were ruined.
I did get one call
Really blew everything up at least.
after everything went down. Kim, checking in on me.
Yo.
No kidding?
Your name came up. Asked if you were alive.
She asked about me. What did you tell her?
Nothing?
But she asked.
Yep.
I'm still out there. Go find her.
Oh,
Go to her,
okay,
bro.
well, I guess this is goodbye. Hello? Hello?
She is done. That was the last job she ever works for him. Is he gonna call her?
I need a number in Florida. Titusville. Palm Coast Sprinklers.
I don't know if he's calling Kim or not now. It doesn't sound like it.
Hi. I'm looking for Kim Wexler. I
Ow!
believe she works there.
12 seconds later.
Fuck! Even though it looks like it didn't go well, I still wanted to hear it. I wasn't sure if we'd be seeing more of him.
Oh, hey, Jeffy. Look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Marion, how about we leave you to the cat videos, and Jeff and I take our drink to go?
Okay.
I thought he was here to see me.
You have a night shift, right?
You mean the graveyard shift at the cab company? Yeah.
Get on the 9 to 6. After that, we need to get our hands on some barbiturates.
So we're back in business?
It looks like it. They're back in business.
At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town.
Did you get cut? Was that the end of the song?
That must have been what it would be like if you watched the Hindenburg go down. But worse. Am I right?
Everybody's a critic. Oh, he's playing them. Playing them like a fiddle. People actually like this, I swear. I don't go to bars or anything. I went so much when I was younger. By the time I was like actually legal age, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of pretty much done with them.
Easy. Looks like one of our cabs is here. Bet you for it. No bets. Come on now. Hear me out. It's simple. Balance this book of matches on the back of your hand for 10 seconds. That's it. And the cab's yours. My body will not touch.
He plays along with it so well.
Or the matches.
Fine. I gotta win one, right?
All right. That's right, you do. 10, 9, 8. Jesus! Jesus! And loser! See you around.
I just want to see this guy fall now. What's the end game to all this?
Oh,
It's got the cab. I think that guy was actually on
the house.
Supernatural a couple episodes. If it's the same guy, for any Supernatural fans out there, let me know if it's the same guy.
357, what's your status?
I'm about 10 minutes away from my drop at 17 Delmar Place.
357, head to the airport when you're done.
I love how Gene has like a solid little crew here. They definitely got a different actor to play the cab driver, play Jeffy, but I don't know. They seem to work well together. Oh, this guy's gonna drop.
Hey, you can go. I'm not giving you another tip.
Feel better.
Damn! I'm glad Jeffy's still alive. I honestly thought he died twice last episode. In the box, and when he wiped out too. With the hardest slip ever. Slipping Jeffy. Good dog. What a good dog. go. Okay, we got some color again.
What the hell is this? Look at this setup.
Oh, there will be details.
You two drive around like Mr. Softy, scooping out drugs for all the good boys and girls?
I don't deal from here.
So, you're not just distribution. You're the whole freaking package.
Man, they nailed his look. Breaking Bad Saul.
Actually make the blue stuff.
Walt, Bryan Cranston, he's like right back into the role too. Can't even tell the difference.
That's amazing.
Same as Saul. You can definitely tell the difference with Jesse.
It's a flask for distilling.
It won't be if you break it. Now, please, put it down.
Your iceberg.
Wow.
He knows.
We ask the questions. Do you have a job? One job. And I still don't understand how you're going to pull it off.
This is incredible.
I will drive.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll just stay on, I guess.
Honestly, I never would have expected anything like this.
Gave it the proper amount of gas.
You should've just let me drive, yo.
Look, nothing would be different in this moment except you panicking and flooding the engine.
I got work to do if you want me to make some magic.
We just need to sit a moment. That's all.
Let it rest.
Oh, who's Lalo?
Who?
Lalo. That's some dude named Lalo sent us.
First names he said.
Out. I never know Lalo on the street.
It's nobody.
So crazy. We know the whole Lalo tale now. Walt and Jesse, you just heard it right there. They never even heard the guy. They have no idea what Saul's dealt with already. Yo. What a transition. Maybe I'm just easily impressed, but I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Back to his old ways. I can't believe nobody catches on. Like, nobody looks into the cab service.
Those look exotic. I went through that phase. I took every vitamin there was. What are those for?
Cancer.
Shit.
Oh.
I just took a dark turn.
Is it bad?
Well, it ain't the good kind.
Just gonna back out of this now. You don't want to hustle a guy with cancer.
Should you be drinking?
You only go around once.
You got that right.
We already know he's going to hell, but if he goes through with this, don't do
You
it.
don't want to take this one, Vic? I can wait.
No, it's all you.
If I was him, the second I heard cancer, I'd been like, all right, I'm out. Not doing this. We're really bouncing around quite a bit.
Feed me. What do we got? Oh, enter sunshine. Cast
Mike.
light into my cold, dark world.
Looks like such a killer there with the glasses.
Hello, you're on the clock, right? So give with the info anytime.
I'm not going to talk to you while you're on whatever that is.
You know, LBJ used to have his underlings give him reports while he was on the shitter.
Well,
It's not your underling.
either I'm going to leave, or I'm going to put my foot in your skull.
I miss Mike.
What about that Heisenberg fella?
High school chemistry teacher.
You're shitting me, really?
Walter Hartwell White. He has lung cancer.
Jesus. How bad?
Stage 3A. He's in treatment. More tests to come, but it doesn't look good.
Crazy. He found out everything about
This
him.
guy was going to live. I wouldn't go near him.
Well, you see an amateur, I see 170 pounds of clay ready to be molded.
Well, if the cancer doesn't get him, it'll be the cops or a bullet to the head.
I got a feeling about this. This Heisenberg guy's got something.
Man, if everybody would have just listened to Mike.
That mustache probably doesn't make a lot of good life choices. So yeah, the second story guy.
They'd probably all be in a better place right now. That's all I'm saying. He wants Walter. That's when he does it for himself, goes out and goes to the school.
Solid.
You cutie patootie.
This is her life now.
You've seen everything.
It's basically me at like most nights after work. I live a very quiet life, very boring. If I'm not filming, editing, working, cat videos. Uh-oh.
The guy has cancer, man. I found pills in his pocket. Okay, the same ones my dad took.
So, a guy with cancer can't be an asshole? Huh. Believe
He's
me,
not.
I speak from experience.
He wasn't the one.
I can't rip off a guy with cancer. I'm sorry. I can't.
I get it.
See, at least this criminal's not going to hell.
Okay, please, believe me.
Saul,
Before you know it...
you're already burning.
Jeff, come on, man. Back me up here. Huh?
I back him on this one.
I don't know. I mean, I can see both sides, kind of.
Good. Go. We don't need you. And I know I don't need to tell you this, but since you're such a goddamn amateur, I will anyway. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, why can you let that one go, man?
If we're gonna do this, we should leave now.
Now you're down a crew member.
We're really gonna go back there?
Come back and get me in 20 minutes.
420.
Just roll up slow like you're picking up a fare. It'll be fine. Relax.
And yet again, we time jump. Yep, there's Walt's ride. He's at the school. And a quick cut right back. Man. And that's where they end it? Are you serious? I don't want to see any teasers. No. Jeez. Ah. Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul. Breaking Windows. Jeez, what a place to end it. We only have 2 episodes left, guys. The next one is Waterworks, the penultimate episode, and then the series finale, Saul Gone. Saul Gone, man. That was a very frustrating, not a very satisfying place to end the episode, but it was such a good episode overall. I can't even be upset. I love how they're like filling in the details, but yeah, let me start this off right. All right, guys, that was Better Call Saul, final season, season 6, episode 11, Breaking Bad. And yes, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, they finally came back to reprise their roles, obviously, as Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. And I freaking loved it. It was great to see. Man, it was pretty much like they just slipped right back into the roles, although Aaron Paul, it was pretty obvious also, I gotta say, I just gotta point it out. It was pretty clear that he has gotten quite older, so I don't know. For Walt, Bryan Cranston, I could not tell the difference, honestly. The same with Saul. Like, they did his hair and everything exactly how it was. Because the entire time in Better Call Saul, I even seen other people pointing out, like, his hair is not like that in Breaking Bad for Saul. They went back and they made it like that for Saul, so that was super cool. It's just, you could definitely see some like wrinkles in like, what's it called? Crow's eyes, or I forget what it's called. I think it's called something like that. At least right underneath the eyes there for Aaron Paul. And yeah, you can definitely tell he's gotten older, but hey, regardless, I don't want to nitpick. I just had to say it for the record, but I loved it regardless. I don't care how much older he's gotten, because just to see them back in the roles, so freaking cool. And the way that they did it as well, going back to the initial scene from Breaking Bad, which I honestly don't know, has it ever been said on record, or have they ever done it in an interview? We probably got to ask Vince Gilligan himself, but that one scene in Breaking Bad where he mentioned Ignacio and Lalo, did they already have this entire series, Better Call Saul, planned out from that scene alone? Because I don't think they did. Maybe I'm underestimating them a little bit, but I don't believe that they had actually already planned out this entire series. Maybe they might have had a few rough ideas by throwing that in there, because I don't think they would throw that in there for no reason. Maybe they thought, this could be a potential backstory for the character if it comes up later in the show, but it never came up later in the show. So I don't know if it was fully planned from the beginning, from the get-go, to actually do Better Call Saul. It's just a prequel series. It's just so crazy to me, but I don't know. I want to hear the full story one day in regards to how that line was thrown in there in Breaking Bad, because to see it come back into play here is just so cool, so well done, so clever. It just works so well, but there was so much time jumping too, like back and forth between Breaking Bad and Gene, Breaking Bad, Gene, Breaking Bad, Gene, like the entire episode. Even at the end there, like there was a quick cut and then another one less than 30 seconds later. So that was pretty crazy how they're actually doing it, but it was still so enjoyable. Like clearly Gene Black and White in the present, like he's back in the game pretty much. He got a little bit of a taste of his old life with Jeffy last episode in the mall heist, which was freaking great to see. It was a great scheme. And now I feel like he just can't help himself. It's exactly like what Chuck was saying previously, right before he died, what he warned Kim about. He can't help himself. He hurts people. He tries to do the right thing. He can't help himself, and he's right back to his old ways. We're seeing it all play out right here, so it's so crazy. And then I felt so bad too. As soon as, like, I have no problem with him doing these little, like, these schemes and, like, hustling people, but that one guy, the second I heard cancer, I would have been like his other goon, his other henchman, like, yeah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing it. Gene, man, it's like I said multiple times during the episode, during the reaction as well. He's already going to hell. At least that other criminal, he just saved his soul this episode by not proceeding to rob the guy with cancer, going along with the scheme, because I don't know, man. There's some things, like, I'm not the most moral person, like I'm saying. The criminal activity, hey, do your thing. Like, I'm not gonna narc you. Do your thing. Doing your thing, somebody with cancer though, I'm not on board with that. So yeah, he's too far gone, man. And even though he started a new life, he's right back to his old ways. It just sucks to see. I couldn't do it. It's the exact same thing with, like, the older ladies a few seasons back with Irene. She was the sweetest old lady. She reminds me of my grandmother, although my grandmother, she's kind of a mix between Irene and Tony Soprano's mom. So she's not the most sweetest, but at the same time, she's older and frail. So just thinking of that, I could not pull off these schemes. I could not hustle older people like that. Senior citizens, I could not hustle somebody with cancer. That is just not me. I have no problem hustling people. Just not those type of people. So yeah, seeing it all go down this episode, that was too much for me, man. So rough. And you know it's going to come back, because especially the way that they ended it, and especially with the montage too, they were hustling all these people. They're all, the cash was flowing. They're all, you see the stacks getting higher and higher, and then eventually the music stops. Segue music over. We're introduced to this guy. I don't know the actor's name. I've seen him around so many places too. He's a good actor. Usually funnier roles. I'm trying to think, where do I know him from? I know there's something like it. The tip of my tongue, like right the, it's in my head. I just don't know where I know him from. I know as soon as I end this, it's gonna hit me and it's gonna piss me off. I'll look it up. Maybe we'll add it in later. But regardless, he's a good actor. That's all I'm trying to say. Usually in a lot funnier roles. I can just, whatever I'm trying to think of too in my head, whatever I do know him from, he has no facial hair and more of the fro. It's killing me. It's killing me. All right. I'll be here all day if I don't just carry on. So moving on to the next point. But yeah, we knew that the montage music stopped. We saw him, that whole scheme playing out. It was exactly going according to plan. And then once the cancer pills rolled out, he still went along with it. But as soon as that was shown, I'm like, oh shit, something more is going to go down here. And then at the very end of the episode, where we left off, where they actually removed the tape so they couldn't make it as slick as they usually do. They actually smashed the window, or at least Saul, Gene did, smashed the window, breaking in, and that's where they end it. So I don't know if he's already going to be up. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. They better pick up where we left off next episode, because I don't know. I'm still pretty convinced that we're going to see Kim next episode, Waterworks. We only have 2 episodes left, so they don't really have a choice. If it's not next episode, they got to show it for the finale, Kim's ultimate fate. We know that she's alive though, because they mentioned a few interesting things this episode with Gene, with the black and white times, and Francesca with the call. It's so cool that she actually showed up. It's not so cool what she's doing nowadays. Like, she's still not living the best life. She's getting by. That's all that really matters. But she still went through with her promise to Saul, to Gene. She was there to answer his call, and like, man, he was so desperate. He's like, give me something. Like, I just put in more quarters. Like, keep talking to me, please. She's like, do you not have Google where you're at? Like, look it up. You don't need me for this. If you want to find out where the hell they're at, what the hell is going on with those people. But she was cool. She stuck it out for the most part. She gave updates. She mentioned Skylar. She said the plea, I guess exactly what Walt gave Skylar at the end of Breaking Bad, which we never actually found out the ultimate conclusion to. We know that that was the plan. He gave the whereabouts, the lottery ticket, the lottery numbers for Hank and Gomi's bodies. RIP to them. So we knew that she was able to at least trade that in for her own safety, immunity, or whatever you want to call it. It looks like it actually went through, so it worked. Walt's final plan to protect his family, it paid off in the end. Another mention too, I got to just say this very, very quickly. It was just confirmed today, actually, that I brought it up before that I'm pretty sure it was going to happen, but I already mentioned the twins appearing for my city's Comic-Con. It was just officially confirmed today that Walt Jr., Flynn, he's going to be at my city's Comic-Con as well. So yeah, I'm probably going to get the Breaking Bad DVD entire series signed by not only the twins, but also by Walt Jr. So that is super cool. I had to mention that. But going back to this episode, what we found out, Skylar, she was able to trade in exactly what Walt gave. It looks like she's safe. She worked it out for her and the kids. So she might not be living the best life now. I don't know how much contact she has with Marie anymore, but she's not in jail. At least she's not being threatened by jail time or in prison. So that's a good thing. And then it was also mentioned that they found Jesse's car by the border. What border? Alaskan? Is there an Alaskan border? I don't even know. So I don't know. Maybe are we going to see more of Jesse in the future? That one line right there leads me to believe that we're not fully done with Jesse just yet. I could be reading that wrong. Maybe just he's scot-free. Like they found his car, but they'll never find him. But I feel like that little line there leaves an opening for future Jesse Pinkman. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's just because I'm such a fan, but even though he is looking a little bit older now, I'll always take more Jesse Pinkman. Even if it's like 10 years from now, I'll still welcome it. Like, would you guys mind catching up with Jesse Pinkman if they have a new story to tell and it's a good story, a new movie or a sequel, like a one-off, like a miniseries? I'd welcome that. Something kind of like what they did with Dexter. I'd welcome it, but hey, there's still so much they could do, even though it seems like they are kind of wrapping everything up here. So that was super cool. I'm definitely listening to all those little lines that they're giving, and I also love the mention of Lalo here too, when we actually got to see the new footage, the new Jesse, or the up-to-date Jesse, even though it was technically a flashback going back to the kidnapping scene, where he actually asked Saul, like, you mentioned Lalo, who is that? Like, I've never heard his name in the streets, which is so crazy to me because they have no idea what Saul's been through, the entire history, man, who he's dealt with, who Lalo, they don't have any like inkling of an idea who Lalo actually is. And now we've seen the entire tale of Lalo. So it's just so crazy, man. Going through Breaking Bad, the entire series, now going through the entire series of Better Call Saul, only having 2 episodes left. How far we've come with all these characters, man, it is, what a journey. Quite the ride. I even mentioned that same episode earlier because it was, I'm pretty sure it was a flashback when that's when we first saw that Francesca was supposed to be there for the call. So everything comes back around. Man, I can't get enough of this Breaking Bad universe, but whew, I knew it was going to be a big episode. Ghost, what are you doing, buddy? He's probably going to make some racket. He's about to attack these blinds here. But yeah, I knew it was going to be a big episode going in just based off the title alone. You can't have an episode titled Breaking Bad without it being phenomenal. And this one absolutely was phenomenal. But we also heard Kim. That was the other one. The last thing I really had to mention before we go. Kim is still alive. Everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of people were predicting that she's dead. She's not dead. It doesn't seem... I gotta go back and rewind to see exactly where she was working, but it sounded like not the best place. Because at first, even when he was asking the operator for the place, I was like, oh, wait. I thought he was going to be asking, like, look up Kim Wexler living here. That was not the case. I guess she's back in her old small town. Tarpon, I did pick up that. He even said, like, named after a fish, but I don't know what exactly she's doing. I guess she just went back to her old small life. We know she came from a small town. She just went back to that. I kind of expected more from Kim, so I fully expect to catch up with Kim either next episode. I think it's going to be next episode. The next one is titled Waterworks. I got it right in front of me here. But it could be the last episode too, the series finale, Saul Gone. So yeah, 2 episodes to go, guys. We are almost at the finish line. I don't want this series to end. It is so freaking good. On top of that, it was so freaking nice to see Bryan Cranston and Jesse Pinkman, or I should say Aaron Paul, back in the roles, reprising them once again. I just love this whole series. It is just a phenomenal watch. I can't get enough of it, but I think I'm going to end it there, guys. As always, definitely know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit, well, I am not the one to be yo-yo.